Also, that's a puppet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a puppet?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You guys are, everybody that's not Roger is basically behind on the meta of like introducing your character.
So you know.
Just so you know.
Are you going to speak through the puppet?
We've done that before. A few times we've done that, yeah.
I don't do that a lot. Sometimes he kind of Weatherman.
Only for high drama?
Yeah.
Only when it's appropriate, which is a lot of the time, but not all of the time.
crackers.
Good.
Can I put them behind you?
Yeah.
I'm going all out.
Yeah,
She had me buy 6 boxes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. Alrighty, folks. Let's turn that down a little bit and get into things. So, hi everybody, I am Artie, or you can call me Kenan, or you can just call me GM. I will respond to any of those things if you yell it loud enough. This is week 4 of the Children of the Tower campaign. You guys are currently about to talk to a big vampire priest guy, but before...
But is he sexy?
That's a subjective
Can't
qualifying.
tell you.
I have trouble with that one, yeah.
Well, John Waters and
But before I get into the actual recap and we go, I'm going to have everybody go around and introduce themselves. I'll begin again. Remember, I am Artie or Kenan or GM. I am everybody that you are not. I use he, him pronouns, and this one's going to be really fun if I get to where I think, where I predicted we're going to get to. We'll see. We're going to go around, counterclockwise and have everybody introduce themselves, introduce their character, give their pronouns, and the basics of their character if you guys don't mind, because there's some new people here as well.
Yeah. I'm Roger, he, him. This is Xander Strix, Frigid Age. He goes by X, his friends call him X. The 3 X's tattooed on the back of his head represent the 3 strikes he's facing for breaking the laws of God and gravity. He is half owl, all man, full throttle, and the one law he'll never break is the law of family.
It's all about family.
Got all that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, you sat there. You knew.
Tony, he, him, played Mool. He is a human revenant barbarian. His entire clan, including him, was killed by a kaiju on Ikora. Right before he died, he raged. That's how he got his rage, and then came back. Came back mildly insane. Mildly.
He has a hyperfixation on shovels, I've noticed.
And he's gonna kill a kaiju with a shovel.
It will happen. It's not a matter of if, but when.
Statements.
My name's Jesse, he, him. Character is Gregory Rank. Backwoods elf from a town called Mudhole. New mayor moved in of undetermined supernatural origin and started messing with things, so he left to go track down history so he could be and yeah, wandered into this.
I'm Chuck. I'm playing Metro Fist. He's a wood-brain elf promoted that he didn't like the tranquility of the dreams, and so he left home, found a monastery in the mountains, and learned philosophy. Smashed things. Very perfectionist about
She, her.
That is almost exactly how I accidentally came out to my mom. Anyway.
I'm bound by the silent agreement.
I am playing Myrtle. She's an Owlin rogue. And just filled with wanderlust and adventure, and turned out to be pretty wooded of being a bounty hunter. She's only 2.25 feet tall, and she's wearing a little. I'm Chris. I use they them. I'm playing Irma, a she-her elephant, Loxodon.
Yep.
She is an artificer battlesmith. So you've got like a 7-foot-tall, elephant-headed, like Desi matriarch out there in the world who just wants to like get stuff done, and people are not with it.
There's a lot of bureaucracy.
I mean, I do feel like she's probably aligned with the white on the color wheel, so probably bureaucracy is her jam, but they need to at least do it correctly.
Well, these guys are doing it fucked.
They're not even good at bureaucracy.
No, the bureaucracy is not the point. It's the distraction. Bob.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Hi. I am Hobbit. I'm a cleric of Zeal or of Azareth. I am like I'm a cleric loose terms. I have one healing spell that I use. It's not a spell, it's a cantrip. I believe in the glory of battle and fighting and dying alongside your friends and family. And I'm Bobby. I use he, they pronouns. And Habit uses
Pronouns.
pronouns.
That's good for them.
Yeah. And this is my brother.
And this is my sister. Hi, I'm Robin, other twin. We're camera, so we're big jackal guys.
Yep.
We're like 6 to 11 with the ears.
Which is like a foot.
The ears are a lot.
The ears are a lot.
Bard. I play music with my hit thing with sword. I like chaos. They're kind of like a little more order than it.
I like chaos, but also rules.
It's disgusting. I hate it.
Chaos, but also rules. You're a confused anarchist.
You can't break the rules if there are no rules.
The first rule is that there are no rules, and that's the only rule that you follow.
You would love order and disorder in respawn.
Throw that player's handbook away.
And who's that?
That's me!
Hi, Jane.
Hi, Jane. She's
All
so
right.
great.
She loves that.
Yeah, don't give too much attention.
No one director. She almost went to the water.
All right, so let's see. You guys, oh, the camera stopped working. That's cool. You guys are on the plain of Ravnica. The plain of Ravnica is a giant ecumenopolis, which is to say, a city that is the size of an entire planet. The reason you're here is because you are investigating a murder that happened on a different plane. It seems like a bad place to check, except for the fact that you know that the murderer from this other plane traveled here in the region of the city that you are currently in for a certainty. You have been investigating for the last few days, trying to track down the murderer, but it was like 6 months ago, so there is not as much evidence as you would prefer. Skipping over things a lot, just for the sake of brevity and also like simplicity, because not every detail is perfectly important. Let's see. You have discovered that there are a number of things that began to occur in this city about 6 months ago, and you are trying to determine how they are related. There is an increase in barbarian Gruul tribe attacks from the north. There are strange signals that have been detected by a laboratory that you guys have visited and know the head laboratory, the head scientist. And you guys believe that those signals actually correlate to the arrival of planeswalkers like yourself and the person that you're trying to find, like the murderer. Additionally, there are strange apocalyptic signs that some of the people you've spoken to have mentioned, specifically as relating to what's known as the Old Ways, which is ancient religious observation that these days only a specific sect of the Gruul tribes actually follow the old ways, and they are known as the Zerta. You guys are currently investigating the vampire Siroslav Belagor. He is a priest of the Orzhov Guild, which is a bank and faith combined. And he has he's Ravnica is a little on the nose in general. You guys have managed to kill one of his guards and then convince the other one to just lead you up the stairs to introduce him. So that you've kind of solved the issue of him not wanting to meet with anybody. You believe he might know something because he is funding the laboratory experiments that detected the planeswalking signal, and also he's under investigation for spending money, a thing that they almost never do at the Orzhov.
Not in my church bank. This isn't just limitless consumption. You just buy all the money.
These guys are like infinite hoarders, basically. They're also like hideous debt collectors.
Yeah, we saw the people sacrificing themselves to have their debt forgiven.
People were throwing themselves into the stomach there was also a mouth of a giant demon-looking thing earlier. Like it was normal. Yeah, there was definitely some Garden of Earthly Delights going on in there. Okay, I don't want to miss out anything. You met a Medusa by the name of Xanth, who is a planeswalker native to this plane, and you've managed to determine that, or at least the very least, you believe that she is having memory problems of some kind of event that happened 6 months ago. So, because you have convinced her of that fact, she is now trying to help you guys. She's with you right now, Xanth is. That's her.
the one who's dead set against anybody finding out about the planeswalkers.
She is, yes, she's very against the concept of the normal people of the plane finding out about the existence of planeswalking. She considers it almost like a dire threat, basically, for the like stability of the plane itself. All right. Conversation with a vampire.
I never got that one.
So I think I've flown up first,
Um,
and then he was like final.
yes. Yeah, the order of going up the stairs or not is up to you guys. Is it working now? Oh, good, it's working now. Hi, I'm here. But you guys, yes, so you guys are attempting to, you're going up the stairs, you're able to go up this, if you want to be the first in the room, you can. Lucanton said he was going to introduce you, and that would probably go better, but...
Yeah, I think I flew upstairs. I'm gonna just do a quick look around before, like, waiting for all of them to get up.
Sure. So the stairs, or spiral staircase, and you're able to flippy-flappy up there. It goes up about 50 feet. This is not a joke of a tower here that you've travel up into. It looks like actually you're traveling into like one of the spires of the Orzhov Church that you're in. At the top of the stairs is a door.
And nothing else?
There's no, it's not a room. It's just a door at the end of the stairs.
I'm gonna check for secret doors.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to give me an investigation check for that. Yeah, so with a 14, you check kind of like around the borders of the door. You don't find any like secret passageways or like elements to the door with your check.
Cubby holes or anything.
No, probably by the time you're done investigating that as well, everybody else has kind of made their way.
Stampeding up the stairs, the elephants, the jackals, and the elves.
The whole zoo.
You're a human. You
I-
were a human.
There it is. There it is.
Humanish.
Luke Cotton, the night guard, is going to kind of, as he's getting up to the top of the stairs, like be like, for your own sake, don't antagonize the old man. I don't want to have to be responsible for any mess that he makes. It is my job. That's why I don't want to have to do it when it inevitably occurs.
Okay, man. We'll try our best, but
Anyway. Gets ready, and then raps on the door with the back of his knuckle, and in a loud voice kind of announces through the door, basically, like, my Lord Pontiff, you have visitors that are very insistent upon seeing you immediately. There is no response. He kind of looks at you.
you want to try again? Do you want
Ching,
us to
ching, ching.
try?
Knocks on the door again. My Lord Pontiff, there are guests to see you, please. He kind of looks back to you.
Do you want us to try?
He kind of like just sighs, reaches for the doorknob and kind of twists the door open and slowly pushes in, like kind of peeks his head around to see in. My Lord, Pontiff, there are.
Is he napping?
Vampires don't sleep. He's just staring at us. I guess we can go.
Well,
He opens the door and kind of tries to like just step aside so that you guys get an opportunity to see what's going on. It does appear so. The door opening. It's a very ornate office with a kind of like a circular layout. The door enters in from one end of the cylinder, or one edge of the cylinder, and on the opposite edge, like, is just a very, very big desk, almost comically so. And surrounding, basically, the walls are completely obscured by just layers and layers of bookshelves with scrolls and loose parchment books and other, writing supplies. Very little art, but not a small amount of golden, like, gilding on the bookshelves and the books themselves. So while there's no, like, magnificent paintings or statues, everything is, like, very expensive looking and seems to have been made with a very high degree of craftsmanship. Behind the desk sits this man, as in humanoid. You are aware that he is meant to be a vampire, so... the only sign of his vampirism, however, is just the fact that his eyes are, very, very slightly luminescent in kind of like the dim light of his office. And the fact that they have kind of a slit, like almost cat-like pupil, as opposed to like a circular. And he is just kind of staring directly ahead. He's not breathing, but that's also normal for a vampire. Luke Houghton just kind of sits awkwardly and steps off to the side and is simply like, you desired to be here, so I suppose you are here now.
Myrtle's gonna head on inside.
yeah.
Were we trying to kill this guy?
Not yet.
I don't think you had a specific reason to yet.
Was looking around and saying, "This is a beautiful office."
Indeed. Hello.
I think so.
We heard you were funding a cool laboratory. We wanted to know what piqued your interest.
You guys aren't getting a response yet.
Can I,
Grab the pressure.
can I try to do like a subtle detect thoughts?
No. Unless you have subtle casting.
Yeah.
Not.
You can do it not subtle.
There's a way to do it. There's a whole way to do it.
There's a whole thing that I don't have.
Yep.
Can I step back out into the hallway, cast the spell out of sight, and then come back in?
I guess so. Yeah. There's no well the stairway.
I do.
But yeah.
Myrtle's just gonna keep talking.
Yeah. Okay.
So many books.
I do that.
Read all of these. That is impressive.
That's
I
fine.
just gonna, find a place to roost that's close, but not within grabbing distance.
Okay. Yeah. Not within grabbing distance is an important qualifier. You never know.
Gonna get closer
Yeah.
and say hi, hello, hi, and keep getting closer.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he like all there? Like is he like spaced out drunk? Like if I sniff him, does he smell like weed? Like what's going on?
gotta
with
get
this
You're
guy?
going to sniff him?
I'm
You
going to
gotta-
sniff him.
If you get close enough to sniff him, I would say that the primary like.
I also have an elephant trunk.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I think the primary like smell you're gonna get is probably like incense for sure.
So, do you know what we're talking about when we say the laboratory?
Talking to him is not getting a response here.
I say this as Rabbit goes out to do her detect thoughts.
That's fine.
And then come back.
Yep.
Do I get thoughts from this
Or
guy?
you're getting you're just doing service thoughts. It's almost like TV static.
Can I like insight or
Sure.
something to figure this out?
Very open.
Is my
I think it's non-potent.
I think so.
I'm also distinctly not
Yeah.
afraid of vampires. You have to have blood in order to
If I choose a form for it, like is that the form forever, or can I change it?
I think you can choose it every time you cast the spell,
Okay.
right? So
You can recast the spell.
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Mod 20 to figure out what's happening.
Okay, with a 20, you definitely don't think that he's like pretending not to hear you, or pretending to be unaware. You think that like he's in some kind of trance, possibly.
I told you.
And we'll poke him.
I'm gonna drop a book on the floor so it's really loud.
Okay.
I play a power chord on my lute.
Wow.
You have a loot too?
The sounds don't seem to still have any effect, but going up to and touching him does. When you go up and poke him, he reacts and like pulls away, and like he reels back for a moment, not like super far, but just like and blinks a few times, and you notice his eyes changing color with every blink for a few moments before he like seems to like come around and be looking at you. And he looks around at the room at each of you, and then looks to Luke Cotton in the corner and goes, "I am going to kill you."
Please no. Well, or if you want to too, but
Luke Cotton's just like,
he almost died. This was valuable.
That was a neat thing that happened in your eyes. Welcome back.
What am I getting thoughts wise?
annoyance.
So let's start
I'm pretty
again.
sure I could have told you that.
We're here to talk to you about a laboratory that you've been funding.
In a moment, she'll bow. I'm Myrtle.
Rabbit.
Have it.
He doesn't even wait for all of you. Yeah, whatever. Why are you? You are in my office.
We are.
Dude.
I will allow you to explain briefly why you are in my office, and if it's compelling.
We're looking for strangers who came here 6 months ago.
do it.
There's a lot of there's some like seemingly related changes that happened 6 months ago.
He kind of like looks to the side. You are too late
For what?
to stop anything.
What happened?
Stop what?
Apocalypse.
That sounds fun.
We're not here to stop anything. We're here to bring somebody to justice.
Are you here now? Are you also a death cult or something?
Justice.
Yeah, you
Actual
know.
justice is
Are
that.
you into the old ways death cult
Fun.
stuff?
No.
When is the apocalypse?
I don't desire it.
When is the apocalypse?
Soon, as far as I have been able to tell.
And it's plain or different? Plain or different?
No?
Mm,
Oh, does he know about that?
as far as I understand, the entire city? Who doesn't seem to have understood?
Yeah.
I don't care about the apocalypse. Where's the stranger?
I'm
The one that appeared 6 months ago?
6 months ago.
6 months ago, yes.
A magical creature, but it might be able to make you forget stuff.
He kind of shakes his head. I don't believe I saw or witnessed or know of any creature. But I saw,
Person.
I mean, inclusive.
Creature inclusive.
Creature inclusive of human, all mortal kind and non-mortal and living beings, constructs. What else is there? Aberrations, planar beings, celestials, all the other thing.
There was a butt there.
6 months ago, I encountered what I believe to be a harbinger of this apocalypse. If you are seeking after it, then as I have already said, you are too late.
Okay, but where did you see it?
What do you know about the harbinger?
What is that word?
There's a dictionary in here somewhere.
Get cheap tools down the street, right?
It's on one of these shelves. Why is it on the floor?
Harbinger sounds like bringer because they bring it.
They're gonna bring you apocalypse.
So I bring it the horror movie? Yes.
Going in.
If you are looking after what I witnessed, then what I witnessed was a sudden apparition within the first precinct. In one of the streets adjoining my cathedral. It was an evening walk that I was taking with my guards, and it appeared before us, a towering serpentine shadow figure of pure malice. Simply seeing its eyes, I could see that it was not a being of mortal creation, or of a simple nature comprehensible for anyone such as myself or lesser beings. And I stared into its eyes for many hours. Or at the very least, that is what it felt as like. When I came back to my senses, I was standing alone in the street. My guards were all dead, and I was unable to shake a feeling of a portentous doom weighing upon me. I have since then used all of the resources at my disposal to determine the nature of what I saw. It aligns quite closely to an ancient prophecy of an awakening of the old gods. the Utenmunger of the Gruul tribes. The Utenmunger. They are known as the gods of the earth. The signs of their return are said to be written in the stars. I hired a scientist with an obsession of the sky to seek answers in the stars.
We did just start looking at the stars.
No, the first was a failure. The third, I believe it is now. Lucanton, was it the third? Lucanton back there is just like, it was, my lord. Yes, the third one is has not yet failed me enough times to warrant replacement.
I believe he's looking into the Forfeits angle right now.
In any case, is this a satisfactory enough explanation for you to give up and leave my office?
No.
You wish to comprehend the end of the world with me.
I mean, sure. No, I just want to find the snakely apparition.
I actually would like to know about the whole apocalypse myth thing, though.
Yeah, that does sound academically very detailed.
They were important.
Whatever you are seeking is not here. It is not a harbinger of, it is a thing that came in a brief moment and left the next.
Oh, it left. Fuck.
Love at first sight is really different.
Left, as in the precinct, or left?
Did it proof out again the way that it came?
I have found no trace of it since I first witnessed its apparition.
But did you see it? Or did you leave first?
He kind of went into a thing where he stared at it for an hour and then came to his senses and it was gone.
Oh, it charmed you.
I find that unlikely. My nature makes me quite resistant to such magical.
What's your eye thing?
I utilize magic to keep track of things that keep my interest. You entered my office while I was not to be disturbed, and was viewing things from a distant, in a distant place.
We did knock a couple of times.
My senses are not with me when I am doing these.
If I told you, will it happen again?
No, but you will lose your hand. Do you want it? Do you want to keep it? You can. You can test it.
Do you want to lose another character segment?
It has happened once already. I wonder if it'll be more or less of your arm this time.
Can you tell us anything about the recent Gruul activity?
Only that they are the only ones served by this apocalypse. The barbarians believe that the destruction of all civilization will spare them, as if they are not a part of the system as it stands. They believe themselves to be separate from creation, for reasons that are entirely metaphysical and spiritual in nature, rather than logical or governed by study.
So we do nothing in real world.
As well as the rest of all of civilization, it will all be wiped clean. That is their prophecy.
I'm just still wondering how this is a harbinger.
Because I witnessed such apocalypses when I stared upon it.
Yeah, it's scary to look at.
No, I saw the destruction of our civilization in it.
Is that now happening?
The signs are, and the activity of the Gruul has increased. I think that they see the signs the same as any of the rest of us who have been able to pay attention. They are written in the stars, and I will not pretend that I actually understand them myself. I've consulted with experts upon these matters. They are convinced.
But when people look at the stars stars and set the worlds can end,
Indeed.
and that's a solid basis.
My understanding of what I have seen is difficult to shake. I find the evidence a correlation that is difficult to mistake for anything else.
Do you know about any other magical forces that can cause visions? Because it sounds like you got a vision, but there's a lot of things that can cause visions.
If it was just a vision, then I do not understand what must have destroyed all of my guards' lives, nor what kept the street empty for the duration, nor why I am the only one to have seen it.
It could have not been empty, you were just stuck in your vision. And then he slaughtered some guys.
I will repeat, I have never found myself to be subject to the charms of magical origin.
Would you call your vision gargantuan?
It was a massive apparition. As I said,
What?
an appearance of serpentine shape. Yes, it seemed to stretch. Its form twisted around itself too much to understand exactly how large it must have been, but massive, larger than any being I have seen.
It also could have been not magical, but more like medicinal in nature. He could have shrunk you. He could have shrunk you hard.
My kind are resistant to elements of this as well.
Are you immune?
I think so.
There's only one way to be sure.
Would you like
That's
to do,
all these shrooms together
would
right
you like to do
now.
a fuck ton of shrooms with your junk?
No.
Come on, man. It's fine, I promise.
You may seek to escape the inevitability of this destruction however you desire outside of my office.
I have one last question.
One more.
So, could you go into your memory of that vision, or did I go into your memory of that vision? I just want to know what happened.
I want to know where it went.
Maybe I would get something from it you did.
I am willing to think on it.
Can I have persuasion?
Oh, that's what you just agreed. What are you trying to...
You think about it, and I'm going to go in your brain, and you can help me. And I'm only going to look at that. I don't want to look at the other shit. I respect your privacy.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Guidance.
It's a visible spell. And I think I got it.
I also don't know what you're rolling. It's a saving throw.
Oh, saving throw.
Oh, right.
Yes. My save is 14, but he can choose to fail.
Can you? Oh, it says that in the spell? Cool.
That might actually just be one thing.
So yeah, you can only choose to fail if it says that specifically in the exact effect that you can choose to fail on. It's not a universal ability.
I think the consequence for it failing is that he knows, and I already told him he's going to do it, so I think I could just do it again.
I believe
I think it's you only get surface thoughts.
No, if you probe deeper, wisdom saving throw, fails, you gain deeper reasoning. If it succeeds, spell ends. Either way, the target knows the different thing.
yeah. I have to look up the stat log for this guy. I didn't anticipate having to...
You didn't think we'd fight it?
Oh, no, I think, but it I didn't expect to have to do it in a conversation. It didn't seem like you guys were going to fight him, so I was like, okay.
Well, that's your map.
Yeah, it is.
You should have looked that up.
Should I have? I can have hope. Yeah, he is too his so for whatever it's worth, his like mental defenses are very strong. Like you're able to tell just based on as soon as you try and dig deeper.
Can you just think about it really hard? So be very present on the surface of the moment.
Those words.
It's very difficult to say that I am ever not thinking about what I saw. It is difficult to shake it from my mind.
While this is happening, can I look around the office and see if there's anything that kind of jumps out at me that's helpful or related or
There probably isn't.
probably isn't?
No,
We
yeah.
also just said that you were respecting his privacy.
I don't know if I said a we. I said
No one said shit about what I was.
I think we should respect his privacy because that might keep us alive.
I'm just looking at like books.
He said there's a dictionary around here.
Somewhere. Well, he said it was on the floor. Why is it on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a D100.
Any books that might be
It's a library. Like,
Can I try to kill them?
yeah.
He's gonna keep rolling until he gets away.
How many more times can you do it?
Well, let me check how long it lasts. Did you use that?
Well, the spell ends every time it fails, so how many spell slots do you have?
I only have one more. So
It's
this
a
is it.
saving
Oh, we got a 9.
Hey!
Rolled the 2.
Shout
Okay.
out to two crew.
His surface thoughts are. Well, you don't get an image, but he is.
Oh, I get surface thoughts regardless. I get to go.
I mean, yeah,
deeper.
his deeper thoughts. Yes, you don't get an image. You just get like what he's thinking about. But his emotional state here is one of like, honestly, like constant, barely controlled horror, and mounting anxiety, and he is doing his best to envision the thing that he saw, but he's having trouble holding on to it for very long because the image, he's getting frustrated because it keeps changing, but also that's how it's supposed to be, but it's not resolving any further, and he starts getting distracted because he's so like he wants you guys to leave.
Can you tell the means of the destruction of civilization?
The Utenlanger,
What's Utenlanger mean again?
the gods of the earth.
And is the same thing in Utenlanger?
I don't know.
Does it resemble any of the gods that you know?
I do not know. Yeah, you guys, one of the reasons you came here is because you're here to investigate illicit activity, which was that he is spending money,
Yeah, why are you spending money again? Just because Apocalypse is coming?
because I am attempting to investigate any means to stop or delay it, and I have found nothing.
You're trying to sell it too?
I have there. My records, or all of my efforts have completely failed to find any means of averting this.
I think he's unrelated, to be honest, from your Apocalypse problem. The stars can say Apocalypse, and that's always kind of... It's a 50-50 prosperity or apocalypse. That's kind of how star reading goes. This guy, he killed someone we care about and who came here, and that's why we're here.
It kills what they care about.
Well, he killed some people that I know care about.
If the harbinger of apocalypse killed one person, and you are investigating all of this for that,
It is a pretty important person. But it's
you
a
will be very motivated soon.
Oh. I mean, are you expecting more death?
I'm expecting the apocalypse.
Like imminently?
You think that's time for you?
That is my understanding.
You think the apocalypse is coming and you didn't look into any more about the mythology of the apocalypse?
You have to understand, the old gods are tens of thousands of years old and have no written record about them.
But they definitely exist.
The Gruul and the oldest prophecies that they hold are of the faith of the old gods. Yes.
Do you have any tips for talking to the ghoul?
Talking to the Gruul. I have not had a particular degree of success with any Gruul. But the ones who are the most knowledgeable of their old ways are the Zerta shamans.
Do you know if there's been like more organized lately?
I believe they are preparing for the apocalypse.
They have temples somewhere in the city, like maybe like the first precinct of yours or nearby.
The nearest conclave of Gruul activity is a place to the north known as the Rubble Belt.
Weird nomadic shamanistic.
They're barbarians.
Yeah.
And they're death bow.
Yeah.
The Zerta are a little bit, yeah.
How far away is it?
I'm just gonna grab a random.
The edge of the Rubble Belt is like about 4 or 5 hours travel from here.
You can go there.
I'm literally from a town called Mudhole. So I'm just grabbing something that looks somewhat blank and asking him if he can make a map.
Oh,
I'll
do you
say
have a
please.
map?
I don't believe you have that, like, physically, but, like, I have... Well, there's a...
I do have Outlander.
Do I need to use
also
my
have Outlander.
perfect tool for the job to create cartographers tools?
Saraswat, can you show me a map and then I'll make a copy of that map?
You guys are able to... Yeah, map is no problem. You guys have...
I can't forget it.
Well, you guys have access because you've got people that know where it's at. You guys are basically, you know, at the bottom, right, of the middle-ish
Move
here.
yourself.
He's got all
Yes.
that.
And the Rubble Belt is on the other side of the map. It's at the top.
He's got all of his library and no maps.
I didn't say that. I just said it wasn't going to be a problem. You guys can see a map. I didn't say he doesn't have one. That was like the opposite, actually.
I just want his map. I now have this map memorized.
Yeah, you're good. I'll keep it up there.
Not actually, I can't remember.
Here, hold on. Sirislav gets in the way, though. He's trying to talk to you. No, Rubble Belt's up there to the north. That's the edge of it.
Little to the west is Do you know about them in the Undercity?
The Gruul?
Yeah.
It's not traditionally their domain.
I'm guessing you know nothing about the whole like memory problem that's kind of a thing down there now?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Insight there. That's
Guidance.
useless.
Guidance.
Oh, one, but my twin.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's still bad.
Okay, less guidance.
That's still bad.
He says he doesn't know, and you believe him, I
That's
guess.
an 8.
Yeah. You get no indication of mine. No.
Guidance is an action.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately.
You guys can all do it. You believe him. I'm skipping over some stuff here.
Well, I guess we leave.
I mean,
You know, we've disturbed you. I like your eyes. They're pretty. Goodbye.
yeah, your eyes are actually very.
Thanks for not killing us.
I'm shocked I didn't.
Honestly, me too.
I think that means we're friends. Goodbye.
Haha, you got 8 more friends.
I'm gonna.
No.
While you guys are leaving, Luke Cotton also turns to leave, and he's like, Luke Cotton, remain. And Luke Cotton's like, fuck.
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder as I leave and cast heroism.
Luke Cotton?
Uh-huh.
Okay, sure.
Can you not kill him? We did like kind of have to do a lot to get in here.
I don't take orders from you, but thank you.
It's a request.
I'll
not
take
a
your
order.
opinion under consideration.
Can I just give him a guidance as I go? Just give him Potter's guidance.
Sure. is just stacking buffs on Luke Cotton as you exit.
Drop my familiar in the room and hang out on the other side of the door to listen in.
To watch murder.
Okay, so what you hear is, after the door closes and you're all out, you hear Saraslav say, Luke Cotton, you get to stand there for the next 20 hours while I decide what to do with you. Luke Cotton's like, yes, my lord, about him.
This feels tasty. That's really good.
It does. I mean, what is the vampire?
Have vampires ever been not kinky in anything ever?
No.
That's it.
And Rice Lane by that night.
She wasn't the first, but she was
No,
very
but she
good.
really, yeah.
Dracula wasn't the first. Before Dracula, there was a lesbian.
So as you guys are descending the stairs, by the way, Xanth waited outside the church. She didn't go in. The reasoning that she gave for not going in, Xanth, was just like, I don't want to be in debt. You guys don't have to live here. I don't want to be in debt.
We weren't in debt.
You are now.
We are?
Yes,
I'm gonna leave.
that's my point. They can't reach you. They actually do have my address.
We gave them money to get inside and we still owe them more money?
Yes.
What if they're not there anymore?
Oh, no. The ledger is magical.
I don't know.
You do.
Wait, how long? What?
You didn't need to sign anything. This is how the Orzhov operate. Like I said, you don't need to worry about it because you don't live here.
Right.
You saw a big scary snake
No, too many
and
people
he
like
thinks
to
that
write.
big.
It wasn't me.
No, much bigger and scarier.
Gargantuan serpentine figure. Non-human.
Mm-hmm.
And it locked him in like a vision of horror for an hour and killed all of his guards.
Okay. Is that helpful?
Not really. Well, kind of. But also he thinks that this is a sign of the apocalypse and he thinks that's why the glow.
I mean, that's what you said Yabbleblox also said.
It's confirmed, so I guess that's a thing.
Well, that's good.
I don't actually think the apocalypse is coming, for what it's worth. Can I roll religion?
You cannot.
Can I roll religion?
No. Neither of you guys have been to the same planes.
We don't know this religion.
You've not
You
studied.
might know this religion.
I've been to this place.
Yes, you have the opportunity to, certainly.
I don't have religion.
I got 25 to rail slide down the entire.
Oh, nice. That's a pretty sick rail slide.
Can I help them because
No.
I'm proficient in religion?
No.
Damn.
You have to be able to roll the check.
Why?
21. Nice. Yeah, so I mean, like you're aware that the Gruul hold the old gods. You're aware that they like you wouldn't like with the 21 you wouldn't know that they would have been called the Utmonger. You would like the common knowledge is basically that the Gruul worship gods that are basically dead or sleeping.
They're dead men.
Dead and I mean they're gods, so like dead but still like being worshipped is kind of the same as sleeping. Maybe
They're in
metaphysics.
God purgatory.
Only the Gruul know any of the details. The point is that it is very obscure, all of this.
Anyone got comprehend languages?
I barely comprehend shit.
No, dog.
We don't have a wizard, do we?
Not right now.
Oh.
Do you have the Pact of the Tome thing? Nope, that's level 4. Never mind.
No.
Maybe later.
There's a thing you can get languages at level 4, but we're not there.
There's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. This is Zen. There's another thing I wanted to talk to you about, actually. I took the liberty of leaving a spying spell at the laboratory, and they are going nuts for it right now, like inside of there. I don't know what they seem very excited, so I just thought I would let you know that.
We should maybe check people.
It's the horoscope.
No, but we should check that no one else came after us.
I didn't see anyone.
If that means it didn't happen.
I didn't see anyone. That's
Oh,
as best
are
as I
they-
can tell you.
Are they maybe going insane because the energy just happened again? What we know to be probably planeswalking energy?
I don't.
They already know that we got here. They knew that before we got talked to them and didn't admit to that.
Yeah. I don't know. Their machine is making noise, and I can't. Or their machine is like making a bunch of lights. I can't hear. And they're very excited. This is the extent of my understanding. I cannot see what they're writing or saying, or hear what they're
Want us
saying.
to go check on that?
I wanted to bring it to your attention so that you could decide.
We were gonna go check on a rural property,
Hmm.
but
Just wander into the rubble belt?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have, is this better than going and wandering into an unknown rubble belt?
How far is the laboratory?
Much closer.
We could stop on the way.
Yeah, it'd be a detour of about half an hour.
That's acceptable.
Seems like something worth checking out.
Okay. Well, you guys are able to go to the laboratory.
Oh no, we're 30 minutes slower on our multi-hour journey.
When you get there, the door's unlocked. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay! I don't have to do it again.
Yeah.
They didn't fix it.
They didn't. No, they haven't left. You've only been gone for like an hour and a half.
No one's taking their smoke breaks.
No, they're all working.
That's
You've been gone for more than an hour and a half. You've been gone for like 12 hours or so because you took a sleep and you talked to Skip and all that. But the point is that when you go in, they're like, oh, well, the parts work. The parts work very well. We've actually just picked up another signal.
where
Well, we don't have the laboratories up yet, so we don't know exactly where, but it was very strong. So close. We just don't know where close. We have a radius, but we don't have a triangulation. Within the first precinct, for sure.
did you get any like less powerful signals before the more recent big spike?
Well, I mean, there was the big spike several days ago, and then months ago. Other than
Was there
that,
anything in between the months ago and the big spike?
not that we detected, but we didn't have perfect uptime that entire process. There was a period of time where we were building this iteration of the device, and we were not actively detecting things. So it's quite possible. And actually, my theory is that we've only maybe picked this one up because of the upgrades we were able to implement thanks to the parts that you acquired for us.
In the radius that you detected,
Yes.
you were going to cause this kind of disturbance. Where would you maybe set up this?
If I was going to
No one might
Do you know how close
cause, well, how close? Within the precinct.
within the first?
Yes.
Nothing more specific?
I'm afraid I can't give a direction.
Well,
And if I were to cause one, well, I would need to. I mean, speculation aside, I would desire to cause one directly next to an accumulation device so that I would be able to capture it.
that would be nice.
That's the goal.
Well,
How did the horoscope work out?
What?
have you looked into the stars?
Oh, yes. Well, we were starting to, but we're going to finish documenting this new event. Also, stars at night, much easier. Afternoon
the
now.
rich guy thinks it might be related to the stars, so
He's mentioned it.
I didn't name names.
Okay, well, good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. There you go, there he goes.
clarify what I was asking. Are there any, say, giant abandoned places or maybe cursed places that no one goes because there's security within this region?
Yeah, so the first precinct is basically like the richest and most well-populated precinct in the district.
How much control do we have of where we appear at things?
It depends on your familiarity with the place that you're going, or whether or not you're following somebody. So if you're following somebody and it's been like less than a minute or so, you arrive exactly where they were because you're able to be accurate down to exactly where they went to. If you're going like home, sometimes you can get within like maybe a mile is about as accurate as you could possibly be.
How many miles is the first precinct?
Well, one hex is half a mile. Let's see. So it's about 3 miles across in diameter.
So it could be someone that knows this place within 3 miles, or someone that doesn't know and they could have tried to be anywhere.
They could have tried to be like in the district and they just hit that
Yeah.
precinct by random. or it could have been much more direct. There's really no way to tell that, just based on the fact that you think some of you guys showed up.
Since I know the map, is there any place within that 3-mile radius that might like seem interesting or possible?
The locations that you have been to in here are the laboratory and the cathedral, and I think that's it for the first precinct for you guys. But there's also, like, this is like the center of government. There's also a shit ton of, like, administration buildings, and there's a giant plaza. It's known as, like, the Guildway. It's like, this is like City Hall Center. This is first precinct, basically.
Well, I mean, we have a couple days to go until our report gets back, right?
You have about 1 day. Yeah, tomorrow is when Skip is supposed to get back to you.
And we need to go to the Undercity and look for that person. But also, where the vampire secret thing?
In the first precinct. Yeah.
In the first.
Near, like, actually, like, very nearby his cathedral.
Let's go look there. Yeah. I mean, it has been 6 months, but maybe there's still, like, magical residue or something. Thank you.
You guys are gonna go back to the church and kind of just like look at the street?
Sure.
Okay. You're there. You did not see anything. Like, it's very busy. There's a lot of people around. There's a lot of activity generally. This is a busy spot. It's part of why he was like, it was empty. I don't know. Like, it was fucking weird. The cathedral, no, very much active. You guys were just in there, and there were people throwing themselves into a demon. So, like, there's stuff going on.
So, the other thing that we've been asked to do is go into Undercity and find that person.
You've not been asked to do that, but you know that there's somebody missing in the Undercity, and if you want to find them, you'd have to go find them. But nobody's, like, requested you go get them for them.
They were one of our leads.
And they were
Yeah. Yeah, Cody's character, he's not playing right now, but Cody's character had them as a contact, like, knew them before this.
How long would it take to get to the
About 4 hours still. You guys haven't really moved that direction yet.
food we work down there? Talk to the clergy, find out more about this religion.
Or do we go to the Rebel?
Well, that's what we were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Level belt.
Rebel?
I mean, we said it was what, 4 hours away?
Yep.
We got 4 hours.
It's the other half of your day. That's fine. You can travel up there. It'll put you in the same area as you're going to need to go to meet Skip tomorrow anyway.
Hey Sam, I think you were wrong about no one arriving.
Yeah, why's that?
Because their sensors went off the same as when we arrived and then the other guy arrived.
Somebody else arrived.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm going to try and find them. I need to go home first, too. That's where I'll contact you again. And she's going to, like, run off. Because she found you guys.
She did.
Yeah. She is a diviner. She's a wizard with the divination stuff. But she has to be home to do that, apparently.
Fair enough, I guess.
You don't need help with that?
Nope.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the Rebel Belt and somehow tell us if we find them.
I'll do my best to contact you. Yes.
Could make us a pair of sending stones.
It'll last a day.
That'll make it easier.
Alright, we're going to find something.
Not anymore?
Because I can only have 2 of these at a time.
You think we mind?
Yeah, replicate magic item sending stones. Can I pick up a couple of rocks?
There's a lot of those
Just writing down you're giving her a sending stone, so I remember, because that's going to be maybe not today that she uses it. Alrighty. Okay, well, you are traveling the rest of the day back up to the Rebel Belt easily enough. Party travels back up to the Rebel Belt. You guys are going to get, by the end of the traveling to the like edge of the 10th district, you guys are like going to be kind of gassed for the day because it's been 8 hours of travel. So yeah, you guys are going to want a long rest probably. Okay, so you guys in the morning, you're aware that this is the day that Skip told you to come meet her back in the 4th Precinct tavern where you found her in order to get that information that you paid for a couple days ago.
I think long rest and after time.
Yeah, you very well may do.
Is there any like elf monk?
Yeah, then we trans instead of a long rest. 4 hours, right?
Yeah, you're not able to do more traveling in a day than the rest of the party is the limitation. So like 8 hours of travel means then you have to start saving against being exhausted, which is bad. So you might be awake for more of the day, but you're not going to be able to travel around and do more things around the city than the rest of the party necessarily. So if you
investigation,
yeah, it's difficult to investigate. If you have stuff that you can do like sitting around nearby the party, you get more time to do that for sure.
Also be able to send downtown or Sentinel, like if we have watch, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like
comes
that.
really in handy.
So yeah, you guys could go and meet Skip again, or you are nearby the Rebel Belt. You could just try and go in. The Rebel Belt is basically a wasteland. It's a bunch of collapsed buildings and kind of like overgrowth, and it's basically as natural as this place gets. Everything is still buildings and city. It's just ruined city.
I would probably do Skip if we wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do just like a quick fly around, seeing if I see
It's bigger than this map, so you can look, but it's bigger than this map, and there's a lot of it. So you're not going to be able to quickly fly around and look at stuff. That's for sure.
That map's like 100 hours across.
Well, good thing we came all the way up here. So I go all the way back.
All the way back. It's like
Nearby.
10 minutes away from the tavern.
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, great. To the tavern.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see.
My character knows all of it.
Skip.
Spatial
I
awareness.
think it's the map's the other way around, because 1 hour of travel is 6 exits, so that would be like.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours across or so, like vertically, and then 6 across horizontally, maybe. I don't know. You can scour the map and figure it out because that key is accurate.
So we're going to the tavern?
Yeah, you guys are meeting an informant that you paid a couple days ago as a party. Okay, let's see. Recently, so Skip shows up. She's here. She's like, all right. Do you want me to just start spouting facts at you until you tell me to stop? Great. All right. There have been communications between like really important people about these Zerta shamans appearing in strange places in the interior of the city, further in than they're normally seen. Let's see. The Simic. They have been puzzling over a bunch of mutations that have been observed in recently captured animals. Not sure what that's about, but it seems recent, and you guys were said everything in the 6 months, so
Kinds of mutations.
lots of them.
What kinds of animals?
Lots of them, but like seems like more wild animals than like domesticated ones.
Magical mutations.
Geographic?
I mean, I don't know. Are there others kinds of mutations?
Like coming from a specific place or like from everywhere?
I don't know. You'd have to go investigate the. You know, you said not to go too deep on a random thing, so I'm just giving you leads here.
Is there a usual kind of mutation? Like
No, you're gonna have to talk to an expert. I have no clue.
all of a second hit.
The Simic are the ones who are investigating this. I heard they're investigating this and that it's happened with like recently, and that's what I'm communicating to you. Uzora's precognition mages have been getting visions of some kind of like dark and inherently evil event, and they're not going public with it. that's their own words, inherently evil, with such an Azorius term. But like, you understand, they're seeing some weird visions. Their precognition mages actually have been seeing that instead of basically anything else, and it's actually like something they're very concerned about. It also means that now is a really good time to do crimes. Just thought they won't necessarily see it coming. Yeah, there was this guy,
Crimes they want to commit.
Tiber and Paladino. Apparently he's missing. He's
Did
like,
you find Tiger?
yeah.
Yeah, we found him.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well then, nothing more on that really. Somebody's been hiring Golgari assassins to kill a bunch of Boros officers. That's normal, except for the fact that they've just been doing it more, and they've been targeting specifically in the 4th Precinct, which is their headquarters. I don't know. It's just like statistics here, more so than like, oh my gosh, somebody's hiring somebody to kill the army. Yeah, there's this Orzhov priest. He's like, I don't know. They say he's going crazy. He's spending a lot of money. That's my understanding.
Yeah, I think some apocalypse is going on.
Probably.
Are there more details on that?
He's in the 1st Precinct. He's one of the bigger guys. He's like a pontiff. His name is Delagor. Yeah.
So he probably also thinks apocalypse is coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a
Walking down with home turf.
there's a Minotaur that's apparently selling ancient Gruul artifacts.
Ooh.
That's you'd have to go into the the Blood Palace or something, but
Artifacts for rules seem a lot like weapons. And probably corpses,
oh, he's in the he's in the 5th. He's in like the Blood Palace or something. I don't know. You have to find like he's somewhere. He's one of the Rakdos, so he's going to be in one of their nightclubs.
Do you have like a name or just go looking for a record?
His name's Tarok. Tarok. Yeah. T-A-R-A-K. Or Tarok. Tarok. Is it T? T-A-R-O-K. Tarok. Tarok. Not Turok. There's no dinosaurs.
Did we have them get information about the centaur-looking person that we...
You did ask about that. It's maybe won't come as too much of a shock, but it's hard to track down people that live in the rubble belt with my network of contacts as it stands. There's not really, a lot of mail being sent in there, so.
How far away is the district?
I'm in at Neighbors. That's the one to the west.
Is there a church or other cathedral or somebody has knowledge of
The Gruul don't really have like an organized church so much as I understand that they have like fire circles that are kind of like sporadically scheduled among themselves. They definitely don't have a fucking headquarters.
There's not like an easy place to find a Zertal.
The Zertot tend to keep pretty deep inside the rubble belt because they're the most reclusive, I guess.
Fire circles that seem like are highly visible at night in the rubble belt.
Yeah, I mean you'd have to be in the rubble belt at night, so that's your choice, I suppose.
Is it, how long is it, does it go above the 5th precinct as well?
Yeah, it does a bit. Really goes more north than like, because this is just the closest bit is the stuff that borders, but it's kind of like a war front almost between the Boros and the Gruul. And so this is the closest it gets, and it keeps going north for a while. I mean, it's about as big as a district or so, I would say.
So we can go to the 5th or we can go to Robert. 4th precinct where people are being killed. Yeah. Road belt. The 4th precinct feels like if that's where they're kind of like based around, they're just worried about things getting worse, so they're protecting their home more aggressively.
So the Boros, which is the army, are located here partially because the Gruul are the closest here and they fight the Gruul, right? Like, it's definitely why they're concentrated here, for sure. You could visit their headquarters, I suppose, if you wanted to. Well, that's a place called Sun Home that is nearby, because you are in the 4th right now. That's like, yeah. Hold on. Let me give you a little.
Axe, can you point it to me?
I actually need X to point it out.
So his is the Saraslav of pointing. Let's see.
That's less good than X.
So you guys are like here, right? The Rebel Belt is like anything past this point here at the
Now
top,
I see.
right? That's all the Rebel Belt, and then like beyond it, right? Sunhome is here, like it's right next to it. The Rakdos, like the Minotaur, is like down here. This is like where all you were doing at the beginning of the session.
At some point, we'll need to sleep.
You already slept. It was morning.
But I need to
You
long
were,
rest.
oh, you and Jane were out. Yes.
Oh, what district did we arrive in?
4.
4. Okay, so that's also where the attack that we witnessed.
That's correct.
I am intrigued by Minotaur. I like artifacts. We almost died for an artifact. I could fuck with
Oh no, I'm just saying. I think
Yeah.
barbarian artifacts are like
It was
reward.
honestly very cool.
Oh, yep.
Like, almost
They're like
died.
kind of the same
Very
thing, though.
The Gruul are barbarians. Yeah, they have kind of like a tribal structure. They have a bunch of different clans. And they are diametrically opposed to the concept of civilization, which is a problem on the city planet.
Any chance they would know
Unlikely. Like, that kind of knowledge is almost completely absent. Like, even the most dedicated and, like, intelligent scholars of the plane is very unlikely they know of the concept.
I feel like
If you are a planeswalker yourself, you're gonna know. So if somebody knows, like, that is a fucking alarm sign that maybe